up? Welcome back to the Goober Bunch Podcast, rated 5 stars on Apple Podcasts by some random guy.
Thank you, random guy.
Today, I am joined by my co-host, CDM Cesar.
Fuck. Was good.
Fucked up already. We're fucking up already.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't, huh? It doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Fucking up really already. Don't.
And we got day one mastered. Good
job. Thank God I can cut that out. But Jesus Christ.
No, but we can keep that. As you know, this is gonna be. I'm pretty sure we're gonna tell this story for the return or the one of the other episodes. But during our little fucking pause between podcast breaks, I fucked up my leg, and it was probably the second worst injury I had in my life. Probably because I didn't break anything. I broke my wrist once. It's probably the worst, but that's it. And this shit, I would be embarrassed to tell it, but it's just kind of a funny story because it's just it's so fucking stupid how it happened too. So I'm pretty sure we just got out of school. We had these fucking pillars. I don't know what the fuck to call those shits. They're just made out of jagged ass rocks, and they're there, and our friends are just jumping on it with no hands, right? My dumbass was just I'm gonna do it, but I used my hands, right? I should have left it there. I should have not been cocky. I should have just sat back down, and we could have went to Wendy's or some shit, right? And these motherfuckers are like, no, you gotta do it without your hands. So I tried jumping on that shit without my hands. As soon, all right, I don't know how to picture this. It's a fucking cylinder that's big as shit. That's half my height. I jump on it. My first foot, my left foot lands on it, but my right foot, the toe just slips off, and my fucking shin just smashes into that bitch. And this is jagged ass rocks. This isn't just regular fucking rocks. This shit is fucking hard. Pause. I don't know. But that shit hit, and it hurt a little bit. I was just fuck, bro. Now I know I got to cut, because if it hurt, it definitely got to cut, right?
Basically.
I sit back down. I pull my pants up, and a little bit of skin falls off. I'm just oh, this ain't gonna be good. And as soon as I pull it up, bro, just straight blood is just down my fucking shin. I don't know if we could put the image up. We probably can't.
Probably can't.
That shit was bloody as fuck, and that shit was dripping down my leg. I remember the first instinct, this is why our friends ain't shit. The first instinct they had was to just start laughing, bro. They were all just cracking the fuck up right now. And this motherfucker, one of our friends, he's just yeah, you got a hole in your leg. And I looked at that bitch, was no, not right now. I don't know why my first instinct isn't oh, I'm in danger. It's oh, I can't go home right now. Or I'm gonna fucking die.
I can't go home.
If it ain't the blood, it's my fucking parents come home with just blood just straight down my shin. I'm gonna get my
mom just fucking blood.
No, I was not crying. That's the best part. It's I did not feel anything. I just looked at that shit, and what fucked me up, one of our friends, I think it was Brian, he said he's oh, that usually means you're in shock, so it's gonna be pretty bad. Don't fucking tell me that right now.
Wait.
Bro, that is not what I need to hear.
Bro, what you need to hear right now is how the fuck am I getting home? And I need medical attention. Simple.
I need medical fucking attention right now. But I'm sitting on the rock, and this motherfucker, I'll never forget this. These motherfuckers. So you know how you're supposed to hold the wound, so to stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker gets a notebook paper and puts it against my fucking chin, just holding that shit. And I'm just all right, this is not gonna be good. One of you guys are gonna have to help me. I don't even think I can walk right now. You niggas gonna have to help me. I'll never forget this shit. This shit pissed me off. So there's day one, he was oh, there's a pharmacy. I'm gonna go there. This other group of my friends, these fucking idiots, they go to a bodega up the street. What the fuck are they gonna get there?
For band-aids. For fucking band-aids.
For fucking band-aids.
There's a hole in this nigga leg,
down
bro.
The street. There's a pharmacy down the street. They went up to a bodega. The fuck? Are you gonna put an empanada in there? Whatever.
They came back with empanadas too.
They came back with empanadas, just not for me. It's for them, you know. It's just this ain't it, bro. This motherfucker day one goes down there. How much did you spend? $13?
It was $20.
Oh shit, never mind. He comes back with all this fucking like shit, and I'm just looking at him like, bro, am I about to? Is this it? Is this where it ends?
Yeah,
Like
am I
this
gonna
is
bleed out
probably.
here and die?
It's like this is where it ends. I did not feel lightheaded though. I was fine. I was just like, I was more worried how I'm gonna explain this to my fucking parents. It's just like, bro, I'm not gonna get a. It's not gonna be good for me when I get home. This motherfucker comes back. Uh, he had a lollipop for himself. I made a joke. I was like, yo, that's just for me. And he just gives it to me. I remember like a week later, you told me it's like I wasn't supposed to be for you. I just kind of felt
Yo,
bad.
cause like I was all right, so I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna be the fucking field medic for today. I grabbed the wrap, I grabbed everything that would help you,
Medic!
and I'm grabbing all this shit, and I'm like, dude, there's a fucking lollipop. Oh. And I really wanted a lollipop, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna grab a lollipop. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking put the lollipop in my mouth, and I'm just gonna fucking bandage him up. I get there. I don't put the lollipop in my mouth because I forgot. I bandaged him up, and I took the lollipop out. I was like, hell yeah, good day's work. And this motherfucker
Yes,
was just
sir.
like, hey yo, is that for me? And in my head, I was like, no, the fuck, like this is my
The
fucking
fuck?
lollipop. Like
No.
I'm not fucking giving
The
you this
fuck?
shit. And then I was just like, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
him this shit. I'm gonna give him this shit.
That
'cause
was a good lollipop too.
I felt
I
bad
enjoyed
as
that
shit, man. I felt bad as shit, but I was just like,
That was a good lollipop. At least you better than like half the people there.
it was a
These
normal look.
motherfuckers laughing at me. You and Brian, then you guys just started going to fucking town on my leg. I remember Rashid had this fucking like ointment. He's like, you had to spread it around that. I put it there, and I was just like, I didn't feel anything. Like when I started touching it, I felt nothing on my leg, and that's when I got scared. I'm just like, because that's right after Brian told me, he's like, oh, usually you're just in shock. It's gonna hurt a lot
That nigga had
later
a
on.
flashback. Bro, you're just in
No.
shock.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as that happened, I was like, no, right? I was about to start like breaking down, like, no, not right now, bro, not right now. And then I started feeling, I was just like, all right, we're good, bro, we're good. And I started putting in that shit stung like a fucking bitch, bro. I was actually punching the air. That shit was just like I was not gonna punch the rock, but I was punching the air. That shit fucking hurt. And then you put a band-aid, you put like one of those white, you put a big ass band-aid,
The
and
rap,
then like a
yeah.
white, the white gauze, and to tape it onto my leg. These motherfuckers took smaller band-aids and taped it onto my leg.
Bro, look, man.
That was a good idea though.
It
That was
was a
smart.
good idea because we had no tape. Because I thought that shit came with like the sticky shit on the side, and it
I
didn't.
thot it had like that clip because my dad
Yeah,
had a
we're
sweatshirt
like
and it has
those
like a clip.
exactly. Like I was like, this shit costs like $3-4. This shit should come with a clip, and it didn't. And I was like, oh, fuck.
It's like fuck, bro.
But
Nah,
it
and
was
then
good enough for you to go home and fucking
yeah, and then
not
as
die.
soon as because I was sitting down the whole time, as soon as I got off to start walking, it was like a rock was like jammed into my leg. It didn't hurt, but it was like my leg was being like fucking squeezed the entire time, like my shin. It was just like it felt like someone like dug a rock in that bitch, and I was just like, bro, fuck me. I gotta think. The entire way we were walking, I was just thinking of an excuse to tell my fucking parents like, it was like, oh, I fell.
I was walking and I fell.
It was like I was walking and then some midget shot me in my shin. And, I remember we were walking and I was like, all right, I thought y'all were gonna come to the bus stop with me. All of y'all left. I don't know where you went. I just remember Brian went like halfway to the street and then he left too. And I was just sitting on the fucking bus stop with like a bandage on my leg, like I got shot. And I'm sitting on the bus and I'm just like, man, this is not gonna be nice. As soon as I get home, I think I told my mom I fell and I hit something, and that's as far as I explained it to her. And she's like, I need to see it then. And then I took the shit off, and she looked at it. And she was like,
What
we gotta go
the
to the hospital.
fuck?
No, she didn't freak out. She was just like, all right, we gotta go to the hospital then, because that I don't think that's all you could do, right? We go there. The doctor's like looking at all this shit. He's just like, oh, you're fine. It's just really fucked up. Try not to run because the fucking like amount of blood flow and shit is just gonna come out your leg. And yeah, just try not to run or let anything like hit it, or the wound will reopen again because the skin's like really fucking weak now because it was like to like fucking white meat. Like it was. I'm a dark fuck. I'm a dark motherfucker. So
I'm a
You
dark
can see
fuck.
like, and you can see like it's a white fucking You can see the white meat. Like, so they're just like, yeah, no, you just the skin is really weak right now, so you're gonna have to not let anything like hit it slightly. And they're like, you could get stitches, but like, there's not really needed. It's just gonna be a shit ton of money. But he was trying. He was trying his hardest to get my mom to do it. And my mom was like, no, 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 we're not doing that, right? And I remember we got home. I just sat on my bed for like 3 hours, and then I had to go take a shower. And my mom was like, "You got to take it off." And I got kind of scared because, like, what if I still thought I had a hole in my leg, so I thought the water was gonna get stuck into my leg. You know, it's just like, what happens?
His nigga leg gonna drown or some shit, bro.
Yeah, worried. I was just like, I don't want to. And then I took it off. As soon as I put my leg in it, bam! Just the water started turning red. I was just like, "Fuck, bro,
Did it
this is
look
not gonna
cool?
be." Yeah, it just started getting red. And then I remember I got out. I got changed into whatever I was gonna wear to go to bed. Then my dad got home. He was like, "I need to see it." He sees it, and he's just like, "You know what I have to do." And at first, I didn't know what he meant. Then I saw him pull out the bottle of fucking hydrogen peroxide. I'm like, "No, please, bro,
Tripping.
please." I
Tripping.
looked at him like a fucking baby. I'm just like, "Bro, please, I'm begging you, don't do this right now,
Hell
bro.
no,
Don't
man.
do this. I'm fighting for my fucking life, bro. Don't
Fight
do
for my
this."
fucking life.
I'm not. I'm pleading with him with every ounce. This motherfucker, my dad. I'll never forget this, because he finds it fucking hilarious every time I fuck up. Because he's like, "You should have listened. You should have listened to me. Stop doing this dumb shit." I swear this might just be me. I swear this motherfucker had a smile on his face, looking at me like miserable. He didn't even open the bottle. He just took it out yet, and I'm just like, "Bro, please, please." If any of you had like a gash or like a cut, and you had to put hydrogen peroxide, you know why I'm fucking terrified. Cause that shit, I just get like random scratches, and he puts that on there, and I start like getting mad. I'm just like
Tripping,
punching the
man.
table. That's just little
I don't
scratches.
know
This is
who
a
the fuck made her hydrogen peroxide, but bro, that shit is
right.
dangerous,
You are
bro.
evil.
That shit
You
is
are
dangerous,
evil.
bro. That shit,
You are
bro.
evil.
Something cannot hurt, but you pour that shit on it, it hurts more. Like it doesn't make no sense.
Exactly. I could have like a paper cut on like my elbow or something. They put like just the tiniest bit, and I'm crying because that shit hurts so much, bro. I remember he got this motherfucker. I think he put in like a towel or something. He's like, "I gotta do it, bro." And he's just like, I swear, this man looked at me. He looked at me in my eyes. He looked at me like he wanted to go like, "Look, I love you, but we need to do this right now." He put that towel on the fucking big ass, like it's not even a cut at that point. That's a wound. That shit was big as shit. He puts it there, and like no lie, it hit immediately, and I started crying. Like I'm not even joking. I just started tearing up, like punching the table, just like like that shit hurt so fucking much, bro. And I started like crying a little bit. My dad's a fucking dickhead. He's just like,
Man up,
"Fuck you
nigga.
crying." Yeah, it's like,
Man
what are
up,
you
nigga.
crying for? It's like I got shot 7 times. I put it in each bullet hole, bro. That shit did not hurt. He didn't say that, but like that's how
Like
that fucker
imagine,
acted.
imagine that shit. I got shot 7 times, still survived. Put the fucking peroxide on each bullet hole.
Each bullet
Alright,
hole,
nigga.
yeah, word.
Alright,
That
nigga.
would have killed you.
You
The peroxide
bugging.
would have killed you.
You are bugging right now,
Nah,
man.
bro. But like that motherfucker looked at me like I was not supposed to feel anything, but I just started crying, bro. I was so fucking in pain. And my mom, usually my mom doesn't like me when I'm in doesn't like me. Doesn't like when I'm in pain. Right? So when I'm like really hurt, my mom gets like kind of upset. I'll never forget this. She sees my pain and she just starts dying laughing. She is howling, bro. Because they both know it's like this is me just being fucking stupid that this happened. My mom is fucking dying laughing, bro. She is howling right now while I'm like crying in pain. And then my dad takes a towel off. I thought it was over. Nah, bro. Fucker takes out another fucking like paper towel and puts that bitch back on. I'm just like, bro, please stop this right now, bro.
It'd be
I
funny
am.
if that nigga poured that shit on your leg, man.
No, I would have actually
Ooh.
died. I would have actually died. I would have passed out.
I would have
I've
quit
been
after
in
that.
I've never passed out from pain. That shit would have happened. I would have been sitting in the chair just like knocked the fuck out. Done like done for the night. He
Hell
puts
no.
that shit, and I remember he starts laughing a little bit, and he's like, "All right, put all the bandages on." This motherfucker didn't even help me put the bandages on. He just told me to do it myself. I do it. as soon as I tried to like stand up, I like fell a little bit. I was like, I couldn't get up. That shit hurt so much, bro.
It's
My
like
dad
the
had to help.
ultimate pain.
My dad had to help me up like I'm an old fucking like man.
Come
He's
on,
just like
Cesar.
he's like, come on, man, you can still make it. My bedroom is like barely like 10, like barely 6 or 7 feet from the kitchen. And I couldn't walk myself. My dad had to help me to my bed, bro. I just started laying there. Like I remember right before I went to bed, like a single tear just goes down. Like why'd I gotta do that, bro? Like
It's like that was some real stupid shit. Why you
it's
gotta
just
do
like
some stupid shit
we
like
could have
that?
just went to Wendy's. I would have got my 4 for 4. I would have went home. I don't know, jerked off or something. Probably something better than this shit.
Yeah, basically. What the
Better
fuck?
than this shit. And then I remember the next day, I thought I was gonna stay home. My dad's like, "You better get to school." He's like, "I'm like, what do you mean, bro? I almost died last night. I'm not going to school." And I remember my mom. My mom's like, "Your dad got like way worse injuries. That motherfucker still went to work anyways. You better get your ass to school. You're just sitting down most of the day."
Because we're different. Like you going for
Yeah, because
money.
you're getting money.
Yo,
Yeah,
when you go
exactly.
to
I'm just
school, you
going
don't
here for
get
no
paid for
reason.
that shit. Like
But my mom had a point. I'm not really doing shit in school, especially senior year. Because this is senior year, I wasn't doing anything, bro. I just sat in class. I remember I went there. I would not hear the end of it. Motherfuckers are talking about like, yo, I heard this man fell on a rock and lost 3 legs. It's just like, no, I just got like one cut, bro. The amount of shit I was hearing, it made it sound like someone threw a pebble at me and like my leg fucking broke in half.
these
It's
niggas
like, no,
threw a fucking pebble at light speed and went
word,
inside your
no,
leg.
nah, bro. That shit, it was jagged as fuck. It was like a corner. Well, it was a circle. There's no corners, but it was like edgy as fuck. I don't know how to explain it, but that shit just jammed into it and it just started bleeding. And I remember walking up the stairs and one of our friends who was there, I remember, no, he wasn't there, but he knew about the shit. I was walking up the stairs and I couldn't, walk at regular speed because I'm in pain.
Sounds
And
like me.
yeah, I couldn't walk regular speed. And this motherfucker pushed me up the stairs. He's like, yo, hurry up. And then Brian is just like, bro, you know what happened, right? He's like, oh yeah, my bad. I was just like, what the fuck?
Tripping,
This
bro. Like nigga
tripping,
can't
bro.
walk, bro. My dog. What's up, Buzz? Get out of here.
And I just remember that shit was fucking painful. Now I don't feel shit. I remember my my nephew, this fucking dickhead. He kicked me like right where the scar is because I still got the scar. And I remember looking at him. It's like if I pull up my pants and that shit is bleeding, I'm killing you. I don't care how old you are. You might be fucking 13. You're dying. I'm killing you. I'm just straight up killing you, bro.
I'm killing
I've
you.
lifted up. There's none happened, but still, I remember actually thinking like, you will die. Like I will fucking kill you, like right now, and I don't fucking care. Like I would not feel any remorse. But
Hey
yeah, that
man,
shit
that was some
happened.
fucked up shit, bro. Like, how you gonna do that
I
to
don't.
me? Gonna hit
It's
my
just like
scar.
word. It's like how can you do that to me, bro? After everything I did, I got you Uncharted 3. You fucking dickhead. Everything I did for you, bro.
Yo,
Nah, but
little kids be bugging sometimes. Like when you get injured, they be bugging. Like I remember, this nigga I knew, he stepped on my thumb when it like right after like the when I
right
went
after you lost it.
yeah after I lost it like that week after it was still wrapped up. He fucking stepped on that shit and it started bleeding, and I was like, bro, I'm about to die.
Did you start crying? Like
Yeah, I
I think you
started
said that the
crying,
story time.
bro. I was
Yeah.
crying, man.
Nah, bro. I remember. All right, I'm gonna go into this story. So this has happened when I was like fucking, I don't know, like 11 or 12. I have this like scar under my like right eye. Probably I don't know how to explain it. A lot of people think it's a birthmark. No, that's a scar because I was playing tag with my neighbors and like my cousin, right? And we were all running around. And I remember we had one of these gates where it's like it's the little like fucking U-shaped bitch that you like lift up and then open the gate, then you lift down to close the gate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was big as shit, and it was just around like my face. So it was just around like the height of my head. And I remember we were playing tag. I went to go tag my neighbor, and that bitch threw the fucking gate, and it smashed me like right in my face, like right under my eye. Like if you see the scar, it's not like on my cheek. It is right under my fucking eye. That bitch could have took my eye.
She could have, bro. She didn't want to
If
get caught, bro. She was like, "Fuck this shit." Boom. Right in
exactly
your
that
face.
she did not want to get caught, bro. And she threw
Tripping.
that shit. All I remember is like I reached for her, and I blinked, and I'm on the floor. I'm just like I'm on the ground, like this, looking up at the sky,
What
and
happened?
and I just get up like the fuck happened. The back of my head hurt because I fell, and the back of my head just hit the ground. So the back of my head hurt like a bitch, and I was just like, "What the fuck happened, bro?" And I remember my cousin is crying, bro, and I'm just like, "Damn, what the fuck? Am I dead?"
And nigga was in the afterlife, like, bro, am I
Where I
dead?
looked down like I was gonna see my actual body, like
Yo,
I'm a ghost.
like,
I was gonna
oh
look down and
shit,
I'm on the ground.
oh shit.
Nah, I looked, there was nothing there. I just saw a little bit of blood. I'm like, oh, the back of my head bleeding. I take my hand off, there's nothing there. I'm like, oh shit. And my eye itches. I went like this, blood like just straight all over the palm of my hand. I'm just like,
Oh shit.
no. I got up and just ran to my house. First instinct, I ran to my house. I get in the kitchen, and my dad's looking at me like it's my fault. He's just like, "What the fuck happened?" And I'm just like, and my cousin comes in. She explains the whole thing. I'll never forget it. My dad lifted me up and put me on the kitchen table like they're gonna have like surgery on me. I remember to this day. Every time I tell my dad about this, he always says that never happened. I don't fucking care. That motherfucker put me on the kitchen table like he was performing surgery. I don't care what he says. And he put me on there. I'll never forget this. My grandma, bless my fucking grandma's heart. But I remember the day before, we went to Toys R Us, and I was crying because I wanted this toy, but I couldn't get it. And my grandma, she's super Catholic, so she's just like, you keep acting bad. God's coming for your ass, right? Not, she didn't say exactly that, but that's what she meant. As soon as she saw that, she's like, see, this is what happens when kids behave badly. And I'm just like, this ain't the time, grandma. This is not the fucking time, bro. And my dad, I was like fucking 11, 12. So I probably like said that in my head. I'm just like, this is not the fucking time right now, bro. This is not the time. And my dad comes in with this fucking cream. I don't know what it was, but he put it, and I started crying because it hurt like a bitch.
That nigga
And
had blood. He had blood tears, bro. He had blood
yeah,
tears.
and he put that shit there, and I started crying a little. I started crying, not a little bit. I cried a lot because it hurt like a bitch, and it felt like, and the same feeling on my leg where it's like someone's just grabbing my leg. It felt like someone's just like a rock was jammed in that bitch, like someone's just grabbing my fucking like right under my eye. And I remember my dad's like, "All right," and I'm just like, "What do you mean, all right?" He's like, "All right, get up." And I got up, and he's like, and my mom's like, "All right, who did this?" And and the neighbor who did it, I had a crush on her at the time. So I snitched on her little brother. Brother. I blamed it on her brother because I didn't want her to get in trouble for whatever reason. So I was just like, yo, it was that motherfucker. He hit me with a bat. And I knew my parents did not believe that. It's like, if they hit you with a bat, you would have like broken your fucking head open. Like bats are metal.
That would have
I
been
didn't
worse
know
than
this.
that.
I didn't know that at the time, but bats are like hard as shit. That shit will break my skull open. So
Basically.
So my parents did not believe that shit, but they went along with it anyways. They went to the parents, and this bitch, we thought on the same level because she blamed it on her brother too. So and we thought the exact same thing for some reason, right? So she blamed it on her brother. She used a different excuse, right? So my parents aren't fucking stupid, so they connected the dots, connect four, and they got that shit. They're like, all right, she did it, I guess. And I don't know what happened. I actually don't remember what happened after that. I just went home, and I got really sad
That
because I
was
was
when his
just like,
crush was
damn,
like, bro, fuck this shit. I don't like this nigga no more.
bro, I don't even know what happened. I don't even think she liked me to begin with, like in general. I was just kind of annoying. But I remember after that her brother did not. I think I avoided her brother for like a full like month. I did not look at that motherfucker. I didn't talk to him. I just ignored him. That one day I just showed up to the house, just came over and just played with him, like played like fucking video games with him. And that's it. Like I like nothing happened.
That was his apology.
That was my
I'm
apology. But
sorry
damn,
for
bro,
framing you for murder.
you want to play Sonic Heroes?
Murder.
It's just like I'm just like, yo, I'm sorry for probably getting you grounded for like a month. You want to play Sonic Heroes, bro? Yeah. We just started playing fucking video games, and I went home after that like nothing happened. But where the fuck was I going with this story? I actually don't remember. I swear I had a reason to tell this story, and I don't know why now.
He had a transition that didn't work.
And no, because there was a reason I had to tell the story, but I actually don't. Oh, okay, because this is right when my niece was just born. She was like 2 or 3, and at that age, you have no like you don't know shit. All right, so she saw like that shit was still like a little fucked up. So I remember when she came over, I like tried to pick her up to like play with her and shit, like just was like like throw her in the air or something, not throw her in the air, but like you know what I mean. And I remember she poked me like right there where the fucking thing was, and I swear to this day, I thought I saw red on her hand. I was just like, I'm about to kill you. Like you're a baby, but I'm about to kill you.
This baby about to get to work. Like,
I put her down. I ran to the bathroom. Nothing happened. It was just my fucking mind playing tricks on me. And I was just like,
nigga thought
to
he
this
saw
day,
some shit.
I still have no stitches from the eye or my fucking leg. I don't know why, but I don't. Because I remember who it was. I think my cousin who got stitches, and I remember he said, "Don't ever get an injury where you need stitches, because you will actually hate your life, because that shit hurts." I was like, "Nah, bro, I don't
It
believe
does
that."
if they keep you up. If they keep you awake, it does fucking hurt. Like a
Yeah.
lot. Like
He said no. He said I think you told me when they knocked you out with the needle, that shit hurt like a bitch.
Yo, yeah, cause I had to had this
The
fucking
anesthesia, right?
yeah that they had to put anesthesia on my on something. I forgot what it was, but they had to do that shit and they put the needles in, man. The needles was the worst part. Like I still felt the slicing, but the needles was the worst fucking part. Like I don't know what the fuck they put in them needles. I don't know what happened to those needles because it when it goes in, it burns, and then they start injecting it, and
That shit
now
hurt.
all of a sudden it just fucking hurts out of nowhere. It's just like super fucking painful.
That
Holy
shit was
shit,
fucking terrible, bro.
it's just
And
horrible.
yeah, I never got fucking anesthesia. I actually got anesthesia when I was getting like jaw surgery. I think I was getting a tooth taken out and like fixing my jaw because it was really fucked up. I remember they put it like they put it in my fucking mouth, so it hurt like fucking hell, bro. That was the worst like headache I ever got. But it knocked me the fuck out because I woke up and I was already home. It's I was already at home and I was just like, oh shit, let's go. I tried to talk and I just started like slobbering everywhere. I was like, never mind. Let me
Bro,
just not talk right now.
when they knock you out at hospitals, bro, that shit kind of lit though because you'll wake up, you'll be
You
sleep.
teleport.
Yeah, basically you're teleporting. Like you go to sleep, then you wake up and you see like well I woke up during the surgery and then I went back right like straight back to sleep. So it's like you wake up, you see like flashing lights, and then you go right back to sleep. And then I woke up in the hospital bed and it's just like this is fucking trippy as fuck. Like it's actually like a video game. Like you wake up and you're just like,
It's like that scene from like fucking Black Ops 1 where they put in Mason in the chair and he's
yeah,
just like flashing everything on him.
or
That's what it
or like the
felt.
scene where like you're fucking like say if you get like I think it maybe a Call of Duty or some so you get blown up or some shit and you're just like, oh
Oh,
shit.
and your like hands are like all bloody and
Yeah,
shit. That's Modern Warfare 2.
everything is like slow motion. You're just like, oh shit. That's exactly what
And he
happened to
throws you
me.
the gun. And he throws like the nigga throws you the gun. I think
Exactly.
that's a Modern Warfare 2.
That's exactly what
Bro,
happened to me. But instead I was just like that, and I'm looking around. I'm like, where the fuck am I? And I saw my aunt walk in. And I'm just like, holy shit, this is fucking lit.
nah,
Like,
bro. I remember there's 2 times where I felt like I teleported. One time I think I was hanging out with like 2 of my friends, and I remember we went into Wendy's or Burger King or something. And I was just walking. I blinked, and I just saw like flashing lights. Like when I closed my eyes to blink, I just saw blue, white, a bunch of shit. When I open it, I'm on the fucking like floor, like like I think my mouth was bleeding a little bit, but I'm on the ground. It's just like I'm just like, what the fuck happened? And I get up. Nobody noticed I fell, and I was just like, oh, okay, we're good. Except I think Rashid did, and I just sat back down. Then another time I was really sick, and I woke up. This is during the fucking pandemic, so I was scared as a bitch. I woke up, well, not during the pandemic, but this is like March, probably April, some shit like that, right? And w- no, it was March or before because we were still in school at that time. I remember getting up. My mom woke me up so we could go to school. I remember I got up. Every time I closed my eyes, I just saw the brightest fucking color imagine, right? I got up, I blinked, I'm in the fucking kitchen. I blinked, I'm in the fucking bathroom again. and I blink. I'm back in the kitchen. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not going to school, bro.
Freaking the
I am
fuck
not
out.
going to school. I brushed my teeth and I just went back to bed. And my mom's like, what happened? I'm like, I'm sick. And mom's like, okay, let me take your temperature. She's like, oh shit. And she just went to work. She just left me there. She probably did tell me something, but I was way too fucking sick to remember that bitch. I was way too sick. I was way too sick to remember because all I remember is just that because it was fucking hilarious at the time. I couldn't sleep for a minute because I just kept laughing. It's just like, bro, I really teleported. That shit crazy.
Yo, so that shit kind of fun though. Like when you first experience it, it's fucking amazing. Like
It's fucking
anesthetic
crazy.
shit, like it's just fucking it's fucking amazing when you like it hurts, but like the aftermath is fucking amazing. You know,
Bro,
so
nah, not for me. That shit just hurt my fucking like jaw, and then yeah, I just woke up in my house slobbering every time I spoke.
I
Uh,
couldn't move my whole like arm like for like a couple hours.
yeah, that shit kind of fucked me up.
You know how hard it is to play
Okay,
video games with a fucking bandage full of blood.
you just reminded me one time when I broke my wrist. I had a this might be a little too graphic. It's like I remember I had to force myself to learn
Yeah.
these how to jerk off fucking coworkers and these fucking customers, bro. I'm tired. I am exhausted. I am fucking. I don't know the word. Aghast. I don't fucking know. You go, bro, because I got so much to fucking say about the shit.
Fucking coworkers and like customers, man. You know, when you turn that special age where you get to fucking get a job and get money so you can buy shit, you know, it's to the point where it's like, hell yeah, I can't wait to get a fucking job. Once I get a job, I can buy my PC, my PS4, all that shit, you know, all that shit. And then you get that job. And that's when you figure out and you find out that coworkers and customers are fucking assholes.
Evil.
That's when you fucking figure
Terrible.
it out. Like
Awful.
you'll be like that person where as like say okay, so in public in if I'm not with my friends, if I'm not with you guys or anyone like that, I'm a fucking introvert. I will not talk to anyone else. I do not give a fuck. Even when I'm out with family or anything like that. Like if they talk to me, I'll talk back. But other than that, I'm quiet as shit. I'm not talking. You know, I don't want to talk. So it's going into the workplace as like a kind of introverted person and not wanting to talk to people, but having to you're kind of forced to talk to people because you're working. You know, that's fine. You know, I can at least have a conversation with someone, but going into the workplace and trying to be as nice as possible, be nice to everyone and do everything for everyone becomes a hassle when they try to take advantage of you and they be assholes to you. Like my old manager was a fucking bitch. I hated her. I hated her guts. Like
Was it the one we worked
yeah,
at?
the one we when we worked together. Like that shit was fucking
Oh my
horrible. Like
god, bro.
bro, I actually cried at fucking work. That was the first time I've ever cried in front of like random people I don't know like that. And that shit hurt me because the fact like cuz I was just trying to do my fucking job. I'm just trying to do my job and you're scolding me for doing like my fucking job. And the way she put it, it was just like I was fucking angry. I was frustrated. I was angry. I was sad. I was mad at her because she was sucking me. Like she was sucking me for like that whole fucking like that whole month she was sucking me. Like the first 2 months I was there, I was chilling. The last month, she was just sucking my shit. Like it was close to Christmas. She was just sucking the brakes out of my fucking dick. Like she was slobbing on my shit. Simple. And she and she fucking and it was to the point where it was just like, dude, I just hate this bitch. Bitch is pissing me off. And it was one time
I
I
hate
was
that bitch too, bro.
swear
That shit pissed me off.
exactly. This one time this lady wanted to return. I'm returning her shit. I returned it perfectly. And she's like, Day One, can I speak to you real quick? Like the fuck? Like just cause I returned somebody's shit, it makes no sense. She's taking me in the back. She's explaining that I fucking did something wrong, but I didn't do anything wrong because she couldn't find anything wrong. But she still fucking scolded me on some dumb nigga shit, and the shit pissed me the fuck off. And I just I couldn't stand there and just take her fucking verbal abuse. So I was just like, fuck this shit. I tried to walk out, and she sat me back down. She said what she had to say. I walked out, and I went to the bathroom and to cry because I was fucking angry because she's a bitch. And then I was sad because I was like, bro, I might lose my fucking job, the one job that actually gave me a chance to fucking like work there. I might lose because people don't fucking like me for being silent. Like I'm not creating problems with anyone else, but you have to create problems with me. This is where my start of not liking managers and authority figures in workplaces. That's when it started. I just didn't enjoy the fact that managers fucking take their power and put that shit all the way the fuck up. Like I swear to God, having a manager position inflates their fucking ego so much to the point where they swear on this position. Like this position is the only position known to man. Like go fucking fuck yourself, you fucking bitch. Like I don't give a fuck of what you're saying. I don't care. And like at my new job it's not the same, but it is the same. Like uh it's it's just coworkers, man. Like it's just a problem. It's a fucking problem. Like this fucking this dumb fuck, this stupid fuck with is guy.
Jesus.
He's a stupid bitch. Like he's so fucking retarded. It makes no sense. All right, so I drive a fucking forklift, right? And there was a pallet I had to get down. The girl asked me nicely. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, why not?" And sometimes I don't want to do it because what pisses me off is the same stupid fucking coworker will tell someone else to ask that person from that department to drop it. And I'm like, nigga, you're right there. You could just drop it for her real quick and be done with it. But he's quote unquote doing something. Like, just drop it for her real quick. Like, it's not a fucking problem. Like, and what pissed me off was I I was gonna drop it for her. I have to close the aisles, right? So when you close the aisles, you close it so customers don't get hurt. So I have to close the next aisle and I have to get gates and close it around me so I can drop the pallet. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go inside here. I'm gonna grab this nigga's great gates because the fucking aisle's gonna be closed anyway. So I'm gonna grab this nigga's gates. This nigga has the nerve to turn around, act like he all big and shit. Like I won't punch this nigga in the face. This nigga like, bro, you're not taking my gates. You're not taking my gates. And I'm like, nigga, like I'm just gonna take the gates for a second. Like chill the fuck out. He's like, no, you're not taking my gates. I have to do work. I'm like, bro, I'm about to close the aisle anyway. It doesn't matter. And he's like, dude, you're not taking my fucking gates. You're not taking my gates. I'm like, bro, you must be the dumbest fuck. Like I literally said this. Like you must be the dumbest fucking guy I've ever met, because this is the stupidest shit ever, bro. Like he has braids on his head, and I'm like, bro, those braids are making you fucking retarded. Cause they are. They're making him stupid as fuck. This nigga walks like a stupid fucking duck. A constipated duck. That's how he fucking walks. It pisses me the fuck off. This nigga pissed me the fuck off. And I was just walking down, calling him a fucking bitch the whole fucking time. The whole time I was just like, this fucking stupid fucking bitch. This nigga is a dumb fucking bitch. Like, and this was the first time my other coworker actually saw me like this angry before, and like say shit like that. And I'm just like calling him a stupid fuck and everything. I'm just like, everything under the sun I was calling this guy, man. I was fucking angry. Stupid as fuck. And I'm like, bro, I don't want that nigga to talk to me ever fucking again. Ever again. Because I didn't want him to talk to me in the first place. I used to work with him. Didn't want that nigga to talk to me at all. At all. Because he a bitch. Simple. And next day, I'm just chilling. Like I dropped the pallet, I was packing that shit out. I was chilling, listening to music because we're about to close, right? So I'm just like, we're about to close. And this nigga drops a fucking pallet, right? Of boxes. And he has the fucking nerve to walk over to my department and tell me to pack it out. Nigga, I don't even work for you. One, and two, you're just a normal fucking nigga. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Like don't fucking talk to me. And so I ignored him. And I'm like, bro, I'm not like, I'm like in my head, I'm like, I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm not gonna try to disrespect him because I'm gonna get pissed off and I'm gonna blow up on him. And I walk over to returns desk and I'm talking to this lady, super nice lady. I was talking to her, and this nigga has a nerve to walk by me. He's like, so about those boxes? I'm like, nigga, I'm not packing those out. I'm not packing those out. Like if I ain't drop it, I'm not packing those out. You can pack it out because I'm not packing it out. You can fucking go pack it out. I do not care. I don't care. He's like, okay, and I'm like, I ate that nigga, and I fucking walked away, like, cause that nigga swear he on top of shit, you know, like he swears up and bottom that he's on top of shit, but he really not, you know, like there's niggas in this world that go to work just to be fucking dicks. Like don't go to work and be a dick to people because you want to fucking like do all this shit. Like he's trying to be a supervisor. I don't think if I was the fucking store manager or anything like that, I wouldn't give that nigga anything because he's a fucking bitch. Like he literally just gives he doesn't even do I honestly he barely fucking works. I promise you he barely fucking works. He drops shit for other people to do and then he fucking walks around and looks at shit all day and act like he doing shit. And then all of a sudden, oh, someone left. And now he's taking over what they're doing, what they were doing. But all he's doing is just putting it in the overhead. He's not doing anything. He wasn't packing it out. He ain't doing shit. This guy is this guy's a fucking bitch. There's other words that I want to use, but I just can't. This guy is just, I just can't. I can't deal with people like that. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's so hard to be in the workplace and be calm and like not take shit seriously and just do your thing. Try to ignore people so you don't have to talk to people. But it's so hard because
They're dickheads.
yeah they
They're just
feel like
dickheads
they
all the
should
time.
exactly they feel like they should say something and do shit like that. Like don't talk to me, like if I don't talk to you, don't talk to me, you know what I mean? Like please, like just leave it at that. Leave it at that.
Most of my issues are just the fucking customers because my coworkers usually they're all good except one manager. I fucking hate that dude. And this happened like yesterday. So we were working, right? And we had this display of like water bottles there, and I remember I was just working. I was at the cashier. This is big ass line, right? And I just remember I heard a big ass like smack on the ground, and like a bunch of shit fell over. And I gotta go see it obviously because there's only three people working at there, and two other people in the different like department. I go over there, I see like a dude on the ground. He's just like shaking on the fucking floor, and I couldn't see it well, but he probably like threw up or something. And I'm just, and my immediate thought is like, oh, we need to call the fucking police because this man is dying right now. And I call the cops, or I don't call the cops, but I call 911 because he needs fucking help. And my manager comes out and he sees it. He helps him. He helps the dude up right while I'm on the phone with the people, and this dude is just like, go mop up the floor. I'm just like, this is not the fucking time to just tell me to go do something. We gotta help this man. This motherfucker's like, I got it. Go mop the floor. And I'm just looking at him like, I told him like I've never mopped the floor before. You're gonna have to show me. He's like, I can't. I clearly can't do that right now. Giving me attitude. I'm like, if you can't, then why the fuck are you telling me to do it? Like, just wait. Jesus, the fuck. And my coworker, she was upstairs taking like her break. So who's gonna be at the fucking cashier? There's still like a huge ass line. It's not you because you're fucking busy. And he yells at me to go mop the floor. I'm just like, what? Fucking whatever, right? And I go mop up the floor and shit. He comes back in the room. He's like, why is there a big ass line? I'm just like, I don't know. It's almost like someone might have told you this. I don't know. I was giving him hella attitude because I was mad as shit. And he didn't say anything, but he was clearly fucking upset. And I stopped. I finished the mopping. I don't even think I did it right. I just left, and I just went to the fucking to do the cashier shit. That whole day, I was just dealing with the biggest fucking dumbasses of like customers in like my existence. I to this day, nothing will compete with this one lady yesterday. She came in. She said, "Oh, I want to pay half of the because she bought a bunch of shit. She was like, I want to pay half of it with this card and the other half with this, right?" And I told her, it's like, I don't think we can do that. She's like, well, can you try it? And I'm just like, okay. And it charged the whole shit on one card, right? I was under the impression, oh, she only had a little bit of money on this card, so she that's why she's using a different one. No, she had enough money on both cards. Why did she split it up? fuck if I know. But she wanted to split it up. And she paid the entire thing. And I was just like, oh, it paid the entire thing. And she's like, we'll go fix it. And I was just like, it's like, all right, let me just hack into the fucking, like, I don't know, fucking mainframe or some bullshit. How do you expect me to fucking fix that? And that's in my head. I'm just like, okay. I try to return the item, right? And it wouldn't return it, because she just bought it 2 fucking seconds ago. And I'm just like, ma'am, it's not working. She's like, well, make it work. And I'm just like, ma'am, I can't. It's not working. Make it work. And I'm just like,
bro, I hate that.
No. I'm not done. I swear I was in the call last night for this too. We were in a Discord call about this, but I was just like, ma'am, I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't fix it. And I'm just like, please, I will punch you in the fucking face. I can't, ma'am. I cannot do it. Please. I'm actually like telling her this now. I'm just like, ma'am, please. I need you to understand. I really can't do anything. She's like, well, then get the manager to help. I'm like, oh my fucking bro, please, I will kill you. I will fucking kill you. And I call the manager. He comes over, says the exact same shit I'm saying. She's like, we'll fix it. I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, bro. I will kill you. And my manager is seeing how I'm getting like visibly upset. I'm like, it's like that Arthur meme where he's like holding the fucking fist he sees. I'm mad as shit. He's just like, go help another customer. I'm like, okay. And I go, she's like, no, you get him to fix it. And I'm just like,
leave me alone. Leave me
alone, bro. I ignored her. I just kept helping the next customer. She went to argue with the fucking dude. And then he explained, oh, we can't even do like half and half on card. It's only half cash and then half card. She's like, why didn't he tell me that? I did. I told you I don't know. Oh my god, bro.
Nigga said, I don't think so. And she's like, well, can you try? Like,
okay. The fuck? And then my manager did not yell at me. I'm glad, because I would have left at that point. I would have just been like, bro, I've been here since like 3 o'clock. It's like 12 a.m. I really want to just be home right now. Can you not do this to me? And then another day, this fucking homeless dude comes in. And I didn't know this while I was ringing him up. We have these like glass like panels like right in front of us, so you don't like spit on us when you're fucking talking without your mask, you dirty fucks. And he comes up, and he hits it with his head. He's just like, whoa, and he puts his food on the shit, right? And then he goes to do something. I'm like, sir, are you gonna pay? He's not saying anything to me. I'm just like, sir. I'm like yelling at him, and he's ignoring me, right? And he comes up, and he's just like, he starts doing the sign language, and then I'm just like, oh, he's deaf. What do I do? Like, what the fuck do I do? I don't know sign language.
Bro, that shit sucks when you find that shit out, bro, when they're deaf.
No, and it's worse because we have masks, so he can't read my lips.
Exactly.
What the fuck do I do? What do I do? I am freaking out now. I'm just like, bro. I just started. I'm like, $5. I put my hands up, and I just put like 5 fingers, like $5. I say it out loud, knowing he doesn't hear me. I'm like, $5. He gives me $2. I'm just like, in any world, how the fuck does that make sense? I show him the screen, and he's like staring at it, and he's just like, he tried to talk. I'm fucked up for this. He's just like, I tried not to laugh. I tried so hard not to laugh. I pointed at the price. He was like, and he puts $5 down, and I'm just like, okay.
Bro,
okay,
that shit is so hard. Like, damn, like, deaf people, they have it rough, but holy shit, bro. When they try to ask you for something, it's like
I feel so bad.
It's a fucking mission, especially when you don't know they're deaf. So it's like it's so fucked up. You seem so fucked up because this guy, I'm sitting at the desk like, chilling. He's walking
screaming at him.
Exactly.
Like, get over here, and I'm just like, oh wait,
word,
oh, no.
bro. This guy. I was sitting at the desk. He came over and he was like, and I'm just like, what do you want? Well, I'm like, no. At first I didn't do that. I was like, huh? And he's like,
no. As soon as he does that, I know what to. I
know. No, because a lot of people do that at my place. Like a lot of like Spanish people just do that. They just talk with their hands. They're just like, So I'm thinking he's just talking with his hands.
But as soon as he starts doing this shit in the middle of it,
no, because he wasn't doing that shit. Like he was just doing like,
He was just pointing.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
just
okay.
pointing that shit. I'm just like, bro, and I'm like, what do you want? Like, what's up? Okay, well, yeah, what's up? What's up? Like, he's like, I'm just like, what's up? Like, I get up. I get up. I'm just like, bro, what do you want? And I'm talking like a big, like super loud, and like, what do you want, man? Like, and he's like, and I look at him, and I notice the shit on his ear, and I'm
And
like,
you realize it.
oh my god. I was like, dude, fuck, I'm so sorry, and then he started walking, and I followed him over there, and I'm still like, bro, this is so fucked, and he's asking me a question, all right, so like for some reason, I guess he knew what he was saying, like he knows what he's talking about, but he just couldn't hear, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's like, rug, and I'm like,
Rock.
well, that's what I heard. Like, he said rug, I think, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, dude, how the fuck do I say this shit? And I'm like freaking the fuck out. I'm like, I could go on like notes and just type it out, but I was panicking because I felt fucking bad. So I'm just like, these are special order. You have to order these. You have to order these. And I'm trying to talk really loud and pointing at it, like, so he understands. And I guess like a minute later he understood, and like he kind of was like, okay, and then he walked away. And I'm just like, fucking god.
You fucking idiot,
Like,
bro.
oh my fucking god,
Nah,
dude.
bro. I'm glad this dude only got like a bag of chips or something. Because if this motherfucker bought a lot of shit, I would feel so bad just yelling at him like, bro, it's 15. Oh, he's deaf. Nah, then he gets it, and I'm just sitting there like, bro, what if he's not deaf? What if he's just stupid? And there's this homeless dude that hangs outside of the store all the time, and everybody at work knows him, and they make him take out the trash for us when we don't feel like it, which is pretty funny. But he comes in, right? He only comes in to get like to put in his change. So he just gives in like a bunch of quarters, like, let me get $3. I'm like, okay, here. He comes in, he's like, let me get $3, and then he whispers to me, he's like, he's deaf. And I'm just like, no, I know. And he's like, he's deaf. And he's on crack. And I remember I tried so hard not to laugh because that just came out of nowhere. Like, those two aren't supposed to be like together. And as soon as he said it, I look outside, and he falls. He didn't like fall face down, but he just fell like a little bit. And I just remember laughing, like crying in my head, but in real life, I had to keep my composure.
He's deaf. He's on crack.
Crack. And it's just like, what the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck?
And you aren't? Like, bro, what the fuck? You probably got it from you.
It's so random.
Man.
He's on crack.
Yeah, word. I'm just like I needed to know that. And he left, and I was just like, oh, okay, what the fuck? And then another time, this one lady. Look, I'm Hispanic, right? For some reason, when Hispanic women go past the age of 40, they just turn fucking stupid. Like, I don't know what happens. Y'all motherfuckers are always stupid. I don't know if that's racist. I'm Hispanic, but I don't know if that's racist. Y'all get so fucking dumb for no reason. Like, I don't know how. And you shrink. Like, that's another thing. The motherfuckers shrink. Like, they get smaller. But y'all just turn so stupid for no reason. This lady's like, let me get Marlboro Red in 100s. I look, they're not there. So I'm like, oh, we don't have any. They're like, but they're right there. And I look, they're menthols. And I'm like, oh, no, those are menthol cigarettes. She's like, no, they're not. They're Reds. And as soon as she said it, I knew. I was just like, this is not going to be a fun day for me. I knew this is going to be bad. And I was just like, ma'am, no, they're it says it right there, menthol cigarettes. She's like, no, it doesn't. It's red. And I got it. No, I got it. And I showed it to her. I pointed it out. I'm like, MENTHOL. And she's just like, no, but they're red. Just like, man, I know they're fucking red, but it says menthol.
It's probably like some kind of like smoker talk or something like that. Like how smokers fucking like, which fucking pack of cigarettes they like and shit. like menthols is red or some shit, and I don't know.
No. Marlboro, no, menthol cigarettes are completely no, because Marlboro Reds, they have like regular Marlboros, and then menthol like Marlboros. They're both red if you want, because they're a bunch of different colors, but they're both red. So she wants like normal cigarettes. I know she wants normal cigarettes because she keeps saying no, not menthol. They're regular ones. So I'm just like, man, please, I'm begging for you to understand. These aren't regular cigarettes. These are menthols. Because I'm here like you are like fucking 80. You smoke.
You
You're
shouldn't be
probably
smoking at all.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like if you smoke a menthol cigarette, you're probably gonna die. Like I don't want that on my hands. All right, bro. I'm telling her.
Cesar the cashier right here. Any other cashier? Here you go.
Yeah, word. And I'm just like, man, these aren't regular ones. And I remember something my manager said. He's just like, it's like, if you know they're getting the wrong ones, you have the duty to tell them if they're wrong. And I'm just like, bro, just please understand these are menthols. These aren't regular ones. She's like, no, they're fucking red. And I'm just like,
she got a death wish. She got a death wish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, at some point I accepted it. I'm like, all right, you finna die then. You finna die then. I rung it up. Let me get your ID. I don't got one. I need your ID. She's like, it's like, look at me. Look how old I am. And I'm just like, ma'am, it literally doesn't let me fucking do it. The screen actually makes me need for you to get your ID.
Yeah, you gotta scan it, right?
Yeah, she gets the ID, and it's a fucking Dominican Republic ID. So it's not even like from here. So I can't do anything. I'm just like, bro, I can't use this.
Bro, at that point, I would have tried to just like somehow sell that shit to her, bro. Cause
I'm just like, oh, I can't use this. She's like, but it says the date right there. I'm like, that's not what the fuck are you talking about? That's not what it is. So they have the option to let you type it in, but my manager said never type it in. You need to scan it. And I'm just looking at her, and I'm contemplating like, do I give her the ID and just start arguing with her for the rest of the night, or do I just type it in?
I would have just called the manager.
It's 12 a.m. No, it's 12 a.m. I got school the next day. Fuck it. I'm typing it in. Get the fuck out of the store. Please leave me alone. I give her it. I swear to you, she tried to come back after we closed. She's knocking on it and she's pointing at it. She sees me. I look at her and I walk the fuck away. I'm not at the door anymore. I'm going to the back where the fucking, I don't know. I'm going to the back of the store where she can't see me, and I'm doing whatever there. I'm just like, no, I am not dealing with this shit right now. I tried it. I tried to fucking warn you, and you didn't listen to me. And then another thing I hate, bro. So we sell. So sometimes in the machine, when sales are over, it just puts it like right back to the regular price. But we aren't that quick to like change the price tags and shit, right? Through the entire store because it's a big store. So they see it's on sale. They come up to the cashier and I scan it. It's like, wait, it's not 2 for $5. I'm like, no, the deal's over. No, it's not. It says it on there. I'm like, oh no, but they're outdated. It says, November 26th. It's fucking December now. We can't. It's not gonna work. And they will argue with me till the end of the day that it's not fucking expired. Like, you work here. I work here. I know when it's fucking expired. What are you talking about? And I'm trying so hard to explain. I'm just like, look, I'm sorry, but it's not on sale anymore. I remember one of my managers came up while we were arguing. Me and this lady were arguing. My manager's just like, just type it in because you really don't want to deal with customers like this. Just change the fucking price. And I'm just like, no, I didn't say that to her, but I'm like, okay, but I didn't do that. I refuse to fucking do that because these motherfuckers gotta learn. You don't work here. You don't know, all right? Damn, bro. You acting like I don't know. I put the fucking price tags. I know. Golly, bro.
I fucking hate that shit, dude. Like,
acting
I was
like you know more than me.
Exactly.
I work here.
I work here. Like, did you work here? Like, what the fuck? Like,
exactly. Like, they acting like that. It's like if you know so much, you come fucking back here. Bring your ass up yourselves.
Exactly.
I'm going to fucking eat my chips.
It's like,
leave me alone.
Pissing me off. Like, fucking lady fucking I'm cutting her blinds, right? I'm cutting her blinds, chilling, doing my thing. She's like, she's asking me how are you supposed to know that it's gonna be that length? And I'm like, because when we cut it from this side. You see this bar? It levels it out so we can cut. She's like, but it's uneven on this side.
That's because it is inside of the machine. You know, it's inside of the machine, my boy. Like, it's not. That's why it's uneven on that side. But that makes no sense. Measure it. Like,
We're not done.
like I'm not even done yet. Like, I barely even started, and she's like, okay, but measure it. And I'm like, you know what? I got kind of pissed off because she was trying to teach me how to do my job. So I was like, you know what? Here, I took it out. I gave her the measuring tape. I was like, all right, ma'am, can you measure it? And I'm gonna go take a breather. And I give her the measuring tape. It's like, no, you measure it. It's your job. It's your job. And I'm like, you know what? I put the measuring tape down. The son picked it up, measured it, and I walked out. I walked away. I sat at the desk and I breathed a little bit. Breathed. And she's come back and she has this fit. She's like, I told you. It was too long. I'm like,
because we're not done.
I didn't cut it. I barely cut it. I barely fucking cut it. I'm not done. And I'm just like, look, I went to my coworker. I'm like, please
Kill her.
Cut that shit for her. Because if I go cut it, I'm going to fuck up on purpose. Just so she have to waste her fucking time, come back to the fucking
do it herself.
Return her fucking item, bro. So I will fuck up on purpose. Like, she made me so mad that day, man. Like, the rest of my day was just ruined after that. Like, one bad customer can ruin your day because I always come to work with a fucking like happy-go-lucky smile, and I'm always just chilling. But then there's some people that just ruin your day for no reason. No.
Word.
Like,
I don't know how to phrase this next point. I'm just gonna give an example. Like, just pretend like, imagine I'm working at like McDonald's, right? I'm not even kidding you, every fucking day, bro, bitches will come in. I'll take 2 seconds a little too late. These bitches like, I should have went to Wendy's. It's like, let's go there then.
Word! Shut the fuck up, bro. You don't got it. I guess I'm
not even that. I remember I'm printing out these photos. And it's just like, can't you do a little quicker? I'm like, and I think I said like, you can see I'm doing it, right? And she's like, man, I should have went to fucking Wendy's, bro. Y'all taking way too long. And it's like, bro, I'm right here. It's like, I'm right here, bro. You do not need to tell me that.
I hate that.
I don't think you're a cashier where you're working, but
not anymore.
I fucking hate when I'm ringing up the items. Like, they put the items on the desk. As soon as I ring one thing up, they try to pay for it. I'm like, I'm not even done. You have like 8 other things here. Calm down.
People are
so
like, impatient.
Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? They're like tapping the screen. I'm like, I'm not done scanning it yet. He's like, why aren't you? You just put it on the table.
Bro,
the fuck?
Word,
you just put it on the table. How do you expect me to do that? That happened in our old job. That happens in my new job right now. That happened last night. They're trying to pay for it. And it's like, bro, you're taking way too long. I'm just like, you just put it on the fucking table. I'm sorry that you put an entire like 30 pack of water and expect me to put it in one bag by myself in 2 seconds. Golly, bro.
Word, like, bro, like, man, you're taking way too long.
Do it yourself at that point. If I'm taking too long, here's the fucking bags. Do it yourself.
I hate when they try to use like another store as an insult. Like, bro, I just work here. Like, it's not like I'm a fucking district superintendent or a fucking district manager. Like, come on, man. I just work here. I'm a part-time fucking worker.
I'm just here because I want money, bro. You acting like...
I'm a kid. Like, I'm a kid that just started working, my nigga. I basically just started working. Like, this is my
second job.
Yeah, this is my second job. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't...
And they always say it in front of my fucking manager. And I can tell my manager... I love my managers. They are ready to fuck these people up because it's like, what's the point, bro? Like, it's just like, yeah, I'll just go to this store. It's like, fuck you, all right? You just, like, what is wrong with you?
Where you could just stay silent, leave, and just go to the other store.
Exactly,
you don't need to tell me that you're going to go there.
You could stay silently mad. Like, this happened last night. No, it's not even that I took too long. It's like, they were like, it says same day pickup, but it says, no, it's like, you guys promoted same day pickup. but it says you got to come. I got to come back tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. So what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, I don't fucking know. It told you. Like, it's like it told you. And like that's what I said. I'm like, I don't know. It told you to come tomorrow.
I hate
It's like,
that
well,
shit.
can't you just do it now? Clearly, I fucking can't. If it told you to come back tomorrow.
I hate that shit, man.
And then they're like, but it says same day pickup. I'm like, no, it told you to come back tomorrow. It just advertised same day pickup. They're like, but I want same day pickup. I'm like, please, God, God, I don't talk to you a lot, but give me the strength to not kill this
knock
bitch.
these niggas out. Like,
just
bro.
give me the strength not to get the fucking register and smash it over her head, please.
And dude, this is so annoying.
And my
like,
manager comes over. She's leaving. Like she doesn't. She's done for the day. She's about to leave. This bitch goes to the manager. She's like, "Excuse me," and she starts clapping at her. And she tells her to come over and fix it. And then she's just like, "Oh, just print it out." And then this lady looks at me. He's like, "Yeah, you could just print it out." Like I'm sorry. I just like, bro, what the fuck do you want me to do? And I'm just like, okay, I'll go to the screen. Where the fuck is the print button? There's nothing on the screen. There's literally no name, nothing. And I'm just like, I get my manager. I'm like, there's nothing on here. It's like, oh, because they're not ready. And I'm just like, yeah, didn't it say to come back? And then I was like, yeah. And I told the lady to come over, and she's like, yeah, it says to pick up tomorrow. It's like, oh yeah, because the pictures aren't ready. And I swear to God, she's like, but just print it out. But
that's not how it works.
That's not how. It's not ready. Meaning, I just can't get it like out of nowhere.
Like there's other people in front of you. I hate when customers do that. It's like my shit deserves the top priority. Like even though there's like 16
not even on there.
people.
Wanna know why? Because it takes a day to fucking process it. Because we have so many fucking customers here. I can't just like teleport you a picture. I can't just make it myself, bitch. You gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
We explained it to her, and then she's like, "Whatever. I'm going to fucking I don't know.
What's another store?
I'm going to another store. I'm just. It's like fuck this. I'm going to. Fuck. We're keeping the McDonald's now. She's like, bro, fuck this. I'm going to Burger King. I'm just like, they can't even do that. They can't even do what you're begging us to do right now. Don't talk to me. Golly, bro. I'm just sitting there oh, I'm so upset. My manager, she's just like, I'm just trying to go home. Can you check my bag? And I'm just like, okay, fuck, leave, please. I'm mad right now.
That is hell.
I'm not sad. I'm fucking angry, bro. I'm just like, you really wasted my fucking time. And you had to be rude the entire time. You couldn't just like, you couldn't just keep it to yourself. You had to be rude. You had to be a fucking prick the entire time. What is wrong with you, bro? Y'all motherfucker. And she did not have a mask. I'm just like, man, you came in choosing the wrong path of life. You should have just died. Like, I don't know why you're alive right now.
I don't know why you're alive. Please die.
Like, honestly.
Die for me?
Like,
well, thank you guys for listening, or
if you're listening to the video version. If you're an audio listener, you know, what's that? Listening, watching.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, listening, or whatever the fuck. Make sure to tune into our next podcast, hopefully next week. And yeah, we're fucking back, boys.
One episode a week, we're fucking back.
Thank you for watching. It's been the Goober Bunch Podcast.
Try to doing shit for free, yo, bro. I'm a voice, bro. Is that you? Don't you like it when these diamonds look like respect? I'm a little closer, sassy boy, and inspect. A little Henny, that's the cause and defect. Baby, no money to this money, let me cool it. Big bag, price tag, Gucci bag, okay. Don't break, cocaine, red flag, no way. Big bag, price tag, Gucci bag, okay. Don't break, cocaine, red flag.